Heard of that?
No, I haven't.
Nelly Furtado.
Nelly Furtado. And how's it go?
I'm like a bird, I wanna fuck your cock. Or, hold on. I'm like a bird, I wanna suck your cock.
Whoa.
Put it right in my mouth hole.
Okay, tweet.
I'll jiggle your buttholes. No.
You can finger my butthole.
Yeah, there you go. Finger in your butthole.
Yeah.
And baby, all I need you to know. That's a little Nelly for you.
I'm like a bird. I want to suck your cock.
Or fuck your cock, but that didn't sound...
Fuck your cock is not a
Nobody
good...
says that.
I want to fuck your cock.
Maybe in a weird porn from the 70s.
See, because you can't fuck a cock. See, that's...
I feel like it's a gay thing.
You can't fuck a cock because a cock is doing the fucking.
What if... Well, I guess you're right.
Well, I do believe that there are some extreme sections of the internet where people may be fucking cocks.
Yeah. Oh, I hope they're using protection.
Doing space docking. Are you familiar with space docking?
I don't know what that is, no.
Space docking is where a man has a foreskin. Okay, now I don't.
Right, okay, tell them.
A foreskin...
Not by choice, by the way.
So the foreskin hangs over the
no, I
edge
know what a
there.
foreskin
So
is.
the space docking is where the two men go head to head.
They both have foreskins?
I don't know if that's required. I think just one of them can have the...
because that'd be rare.
You go head to head and you roll it down like a turtleneck so that it's one long deal. Now, I don't know if this feels pleasurable. I have...
Like a Chinese finger trap. You ever seen one of those?
Exactly like a Chinese finger trap. Exactly.
But with the wieners.
With wieners, yeah. Now, I don't know how that would be like... So then what? So you've connected it and now you're just staring at each other?
Do they jerk each other off?
Oh, no, that's interesting.
What I was thinking. Although, where does the cum go?
Where's the cum go? In the helmet.
There?
In the...
Ew.
Mm-hmm. That's what Joey Diaz...
their own.
Joey Diaz is so disgusting. What he does is when he jerks off, he pinches the tip, pinches the foreskin, and then just leaves it in there and then walks to the toilet and rolls it back and it falls into the toilet. Yeah, he's a disgusting...
This is the first time hearing that he has a foreskin.
Oh, well, when should I have told you? I
just feel like I would have heard it on many of the podcast episods that I've heard you listen to.
I should have called you at work. Hey, I just wanted to let you know.
When did you find out?
Joey Diaz has a foreskin. Like in 2017. Should I?
Yeah, but our whole relationship, you've known.
Should I have rung up the pottery studio you were managing?
Yes.
Hey,
hey, Lisa.
High school girl who is working at the Meltdown Pottery Studio.
Yeah.
Can you put Lauren on? It's about Joey Diaz's foreskin. She's gonna want to hear this.
The craziest thing is they'd be like, okay.
Well,
Lauren, Caleb's on the phone for you again.
Yeah, it's about Joey Diaz's foreskin again. I'll
be like, God damn it.
Hey, I just want to let you know, he's got it. He's got his schnozzle.
I'll be like in the middle of a birthday party. Sorry, kids, hold on.
Dude, so here, we'll take you a little trip down memory lane. I'm beefing with a dude currently. So a guy who pretended to be Artie Lang's tour manager, who was Artie Lang's tour manager for a while, also Bam Margera's tour manager for a while.
Is that factual?
Yeah. I mean, when both of them were in the throes of addiction, like when pictures were being posted of Artie Lang and he was like working on a trash truck in New Jersey.
Yeah. And Bam was like running in the woods from the police and stuff.
Exactly. This guy was orchestrating all that.
Gotcha.
So this guy, a long time ago, when I had been on the Artie Lang show as a fucking guest, let's just put it that way, because you guys you need to understand that this gentleman's trying to big league me about something. So first of all, he's just a fucking con man, but he posted a thing in the Cumtown Reddit last night about the last episode. And I was like, hey, would you call into our show this coming Friday?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, DM me. So I message him. I say, yo, this dude says back, by the way, we're an audio only podcast.
Yeah.
Do nothing on YouTube.
Well, I mean, we are live on YouTube, but like you can't see us.
We do live on YouTube the past couple of weeks, but mostly we're an audio only podcast. We got pretty decent numbers. It's actually pretty sick. We were the 132nd top most film review podcast when we were the Weed Cap.
Wow.
Just a few short weeks ago in the top 200 film review podcast in America. And there's got to be hundreds.
We'll get back to film reviewing.
There's got to be hundreds of them. So to know that we were in the top half is nice.
Really?
Okay. This guy responds, yo, by the way, piece of shit.
Oh.
Yo, I seen your YouTube. There are more kids on my nephew's basketball team than listen to your show.
Like, what the fuck does that mean?
This would automatically make me the biggest get you've ever had. LOL. And there he's not wrong.
Yeah, I mean.
Because if you see this grimace looking motherfucker, you'd know that, yeah, technically he would be the biggest guest we've ever had.
Oh, that's not nice.
By a large margin.
Oh, he's being.
Speaking of large marges, his name is Vinny Beetle.
Oh.
Scumbag Vinny from the Cumtown podcast, this fucking piece of shit. Okay.
Maybe you're familiar.
He would be the biggest get we've ever had. I just want to reiterate once again.
Would be.
The biggest get we've ever had. Tell me you. This is, by the way, 4 messages back to back. The basketball team.
Right.
That would make me the biggest get you've ever had. LOL. Tell me you are at least an adult. Okay.
What?
Tell me you're at least an adult. And then what does the 4th line say? Can you read that?
Oh, okay. It says, okay, 5K followers on IG, respect.
Yeah, I didn't tell him, hey, we've got 5,000. This is rapid fire.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom.
With no responses. This is him going to our YouTube and seeing that, like, our most viewed thing is from literally our 50 Shades of Grey episode. And then if you look, it's a bunch of Indian men commenting, this is not the bub.
Who's Bob?
They're looking for boobs.
Oh,
they're thinking it's at the actual 50 Shades of Grey.
That's
and then they hear me talking about getting fisted. So tell me you're at least an adult. Okay, 5K followers on Instagram.
He just doesn't read.
And I was like, it pissed me. I was drunk last night.
Yeah, he was.
I was fucking hammered when this dude fucking said this. And I got so pissed. I said, dog. That's how you know I'm pissed, because I started it with dog.
If he starts a sentence with dog, it's over for you bitches.
Let me tell you something. If he was here, last night, he would have gotten, he would have gotten not only a dog, he would have got the Polly Walnuts point with your pinky.
I was going to say, what are you doing with your
The point with your pinky, he would have got that.
Oh, shit.
I said, dog.
Dog.
We're an audio-only podcast. YouTube accounts for less than 2% of our listeners. I don't know why I'm giving this guy percentages.
What are you giving him stats for?
I was so pissed, dude. I was so fucking irritated.
Like, you don't know us.
Because this guy is such a piece. He's such a horrible...
Oh, yeah. We know a lot about him. We did some deep diving, some research.
Yeah, I'm gonna air it all out here shortly. But he is objectively just not a good person.
No, fuck this guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But fuck you.
So he goes... I said, no offense to you personally, but I'm a former working comic. Because I have been paid to do stand-up like a bunch of times. I was on the fucking Artie Lang show as a guest. I was a
with Sam Morrell.
With Sam Morrell, yeah.
Sam Morrell,
I always forget he was there because he was such a dick.
No, I know. He was an asshole.
That dude fucking sucks.
He was there.
I always forget he was there. So I said, I'm a former working comic who got on Artie's show from being funny, not from conning him into letting me be his manager. You wouldn't even be the biggest person I've talked to today. That's technically true because I saw a Samoan dude at a gas station who was like 700 pounds.
That is not nice. That is not nice.
I said he wouldn't even be the biggest person I've talked to today. Do you want to call into the show or not? I thought it was a fun idea, but if you don't want to, I literally could not care less.
We don't want you to, sir.
So, by the way, I'm fucking pissed. He goes, I don't even know what he's talking about. Is it because I know Artie?
No.
I have been in stand-up on and off 17 years, which it's a crazy thing to brag about doing on and off because, like...
At this point, pick what you want to do.
That's like being like, yeah, I've been a Catholic on and off for 17 years. No, like, what? Like, what?
Just...
What is that? I've been on and off. Yeah. I started 1 year. I took 16 years off, and I'm back in it, bitches.
That's probably what it is, though.
He's been doing stand up, unfortunately.
Oh.
Clearly, you don't know me at all if you think that's how I became Artie Lang manager. Not Lang's Lang.
Well,
I see it now. At this point, last night I saw this.
One quick question.
Yeah.
Do you think Artie Lang has a huge penis or no?
No.
Okay.
So last night. I saw this message and all of a sudden now I'm not angry anymore. Mm-hmm. Because when he forgot to put the apostrophe S on
like,
Artie Lang's, no, I started picturing his messages as like a black man, like a fast talking like Mike Tyson black man or something.
Uh-huh.
And then I went back, yo, I seen your YouTube. There are more kids on my nephew's baseball team than listen to your show. This will automatically make me the biggest get you ever get.
You gotta get the list.
Tell me you at least an adult. Okay. 5K follows on IG. Respect, dog. Respect.
There you go.
Is it because I know Audie? I have been in stand-up off and on for 17 years. Clearly, you don't know me at all if you think that's how I became Audie Lang manager.
Sorry, you did live on that.
Then the
okay,
same message. Clearly, you don't know me at all if you think that's how I became Audie Lang manager. I was also teasing you. Woof. And then I left him on red. And then he goes, I said I respect it. He said he respects it, okay?
Yeah.
And now I'm viewing all of his messages. I've gone from pissed to laying on the bed laughing to myself hysterically.
Yeah, I was asleep next to him.
I said I respect it. And I said, teasing me, but you can't take it back. Woof.
Yeah,
back at him.
What does that even mean? What is wolf?
Then he turns into like a black poet.
Oh.
I felt pain in your words like I hurt you. That's my bad. I felt pain in you. And by the way, he sounds nothing like this. This is just...
You're just making him sound like Mike Tyson from Mike Tyson Mystery.
Yeah, I felt pain in your words like I hurt you. That's my bad. And I said, dude, LOL. Again, I thought it was a fun idea. You're welcome to big league me all you want about YouTube. I really don't care. We have fun doing our show, and it would have been cool if you called in.
Also, we are like old adults.
LOL. I am not being sarcastic. Who hurt you, man? Who hurt you, man? And then he gets fatherly.
No.
YouTube will grow. It takes time like anything else. And I'm like, I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
So these are all, look how many messages this is.
Oh, geez, he's really.
So I think he wanted to do our show, but he wanted me to.
Who wouldn't?
Okay, Lauren.
Sorry.
Like so many people. Members of my family don't want to do this show.
We don't. No, I won't say that.
So I think he wanted to do the show, and then he didn't realize that he was talking to yeah, cough it out.
Sorry.
Me after a couple drinks, and I was like, I would fucking throw you a barbell if you were drowning. Fuck you.
So don't cross Caleb when he's drunk, because you will never get him back.
Oh, what? Why are you making me sound won't get who back? What the fuck are you talking about?
The friendship.
Oh, yeah, I have been known to burn a bridge or two.
I said, don't cross him. What the fuck? How do you not understand what that means? Do you not know what to cross someone means?
So then this is where I've left him on red a couple times. He goes, it's all good, bro. I'll do the show.
I don't want it.
I leave him on red again.
Yeah.
Would love to. I leave him on red again.
Yeah. No, thanks.
And then this is the funniest thing that anyone's ever said. And I almost want him on the show. This is the funniest line that anyone could ever. And he is pretty funny unintentionally.
Yeah.
He's one of those people, like, he went on Cumtown and he didn't realize that they were making fun of him to his face.
Oh, makes me feel kind of bad for him.
Yeah, he's kind of special. But then he says, I guess asking for $12,000 is now out of the question. Which is so
that is pretty funny.
It's so goddamn funny. And then he said, I left him on red again and I passed out. And then at 11 p.m. on the dot, almost as if he set an alarm. Like, if I don't hear back from them boy by 11, I'm going to have to text him again. I'm joking. LOL. When's the show?
Oh, no.
And I left him on red again.
Bro, look at our profile. First of all, you could fucking see when the show is. It literally says every Friday at 8 p.m.
Dude.
And the number to call.
No, because when he saw, this is the thing.
Okay, what?
He's only checking the profile
YouTube.
to see how many followers we have. He's like, how much money can I ask for from these people?
We don't even have money to spare to you, sir.
Well,
why would we pay someone to be on our show?
Well, here's the thing. We would never, ever be able to afford him.
Why? $12K.
Well, but then I think he would do the show out of. So last night I'm like, let me click on his. I need to click on his.
His lore. His Reddit lore.
I need to click on his Reddit and go through, and then this is the most. The craziest thing ever.
What?
So this guy, after he scammed out a bunch of people on
comedy.
Well,
Dan wasn't really comedy, I guess.
like a tour manager or whatever.
Yeah, he was just scamming celebrities.
Well, no, he was scamming. Okay, so this is what happened. He was asking people to send him deposits for shows, like venues. And then they were both Artie and Bam were no-showing them.
Because they were
and
up.
he owes so many people money. So look, this is the Vinny. We're just going to tell you his story in his own words because you can go to...
What does he have, an autobiography?
Mission 2, that's mission the number 2, mission to a million.weebly.com/about .html #/
Okay.
You can go, that is mission to a million.weebly.com/about .html #/ And this is...
We'll link it.
I'm gonna read you Scumbag Vinny's story, his autobiography, and why he's on a mission to a million. And I'm gonna do it as
and Mike Tyson,
Black Mike Tyson, yes. Vincent Beadle.
Who's Vincent Beadle?
So that if this guy's very litigious. If he tries to sue us, I can say I was playing a character, Mike Tyson, Vincent Beadle.
Oh yeah.
So this is Mike Tyson, Vincent Beadle. I'm gonna read. Now keep in mind, I'm gonna read you his autobiography about why he needs $1 million.
Okay.
Okay. And then
is this like a funding thing?
Yes.
Oh.
So I'm gonna do that, and then also you can ask me questions. Okay.
I can interrupt or no?
You can when I end a sentence, you can ask me a question. do not speak when I'm talking, bitch. So you're welcome to when I'm done speaking.
You're open.
Or you're spoken to.
Okay.
Then you can respond to
me.
As
usual. Right.
It's so fucked up, dude. People probably think I'm the biggest piece of shit. So that's what, you know what? This guy's name's Vincent Beadle. Instead of saying people are pieces of shit from now on the show, we have a new word, a new phrase for the WCR lore.
What?
Dung beetles.
Dung beetles.
Dung beetles.
Oh, instead of pieces of shit?
Yeah, dung beetles.
Well, the dung beetles are the ones that take care of the pieces of shit. So if anything, they're worse.
Bitch, what did I say about speaking when you spoken to?
Sorry, I had to take a drink.
Yeah, I needed a beer. Is there a hair? Yeah. There's a hair in my beer, sorry.
Probably yours.
Probably. It was long and luscious and curly. Big, soft, shoulder-length curls.
Wow.
People probably think that I'm bald, but I really do have...
I have phlegm in my lungs.
I don't give a fuck. So, all right, ready? Here we go.
Hold on.
I'm not stopping the show so you can cough.
Bitch, I wasn't saying to pause it. I was just letting you know I had to cough.
Life knocks you down 9 times, you get up 10. I don't know why he's soft. This voice is going to come in and out. I'm just doing it in a different character.
Come on, let's go.
My name is Vincent Beadle. I am a stand-up comedian, life comedy show producer, podcast host, reality internet personality. Over the last 11 years, I have ventured down the long road trying to gain success in the business relating to stand-up comedy. I quit high school at the age of 17 to chase my dream doing so. During the first few years as a performer in the stand-up comedy world, I can vividly remember constantly chasing money while looking for gigs and many times never getting the money that was promised to me. Now, that does happen.
Okay.
Mickey Coachella, by the way, local comedian and podcast host Mickey Coachella, former host of the 98 Rock Morning Show, owes me like $200 for the both times I opened for him that he messaged me and asked me to open for him. Once was at the Coon Club, which he called the N-word nest, by the way.
Yeah, literally.
And second of all, I opened a special taping of his at the fucking stables in Westminster, Maryland.
Yeah.
A special taping. There were cameras, there were fucking I opened for him there. He showed up, by the way, as I'm about to walk on stage. Like, he shows up with 2 big
We also gave him weed.
After the show, he was like, I need you to sell me weed. He had 2 blonde women he was trying to take home.
Yeah,
and
all we had was like, oil.
I have dabs. And he gives me a cigarette pack. Doesn't pay me for the weed either, by the way. He said, I'll Venmo you in the morning. Both times he told me that. I'll Venmo you in the morning. Both times I opened for him.
Now, did you ever ask him for the money?
I shouldn't have to. I performed a service.
So you never even asked. I hate to do that too.
What? But why should I have to be like, hey, do you have that money?
Because he was fucked up.
Yeah, but I'd
be like, hey.
You know, he got money that night. He chose not to share the cash with me because he was going off to do whatever. And he said he would Venmo me in the morning. He's done it to a bunch of other people too, by the way.
Oh, no.
Like literally everyone I've told that story to are like, oh yeah, he doesn't pay people to open them, but he tells you he will.
Oh my God. I didn't know it was like that. Anyway.
By the way, I love Mickey. He's like the funniest dude ever.
No, he is really funny.
He didn't pay me, and he did call it the
And
N-word.
he dropped the N-word. Yeah, he did.
It's so fucked for us to say.
It's true.
For a long time, my shows were... I'm just going to read it regular. For a long time, my shows were amazing in the state of Connecticut, and every idea that would come to my mind would be a huge hit. Several exclamation points. They were loving it down at the Winking Lizard.
In Connecticut, he said?
They were, yeah. It says every idea that would come to my mind would be a huge hit. What if we put an amplifier and a microphone down at the Winking Lizard diner and laundromat in fucking buttfuck Connecticut?
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be a huge hit if 2 people showed up.
That's probably what happened.
I would put shows all over the Northeast. I would put on shows all over the Northeast after some time, even spreading to the South. Having produced shows in Connecticut, New York City, upstate New York, New Jersey, all the way from the stinky north down to Atlantic City, PA, Tennessee, and Florida.
Lord.
All the way from the stinky north down to Atlantic City.
Does it smell up there?
Have you ever been to New York City? The whole thing smells like bum piss and pennies. It's disgusting.
Yeah, but like, don't.
It smells like.
Why was he talking about the whole north?
It smells like coins out of my grandpa's ass.
It smells like grandpa's ass coin.
My goal to be famous was all that blinded me. I borrowed money, failed at promises, and did terrible things just to be able to work with celebrities like T.J. Miller, Deadpool, Bam Margera, Jackass, and Artie Lang, Howard Stern.
Dude just says Deadpool, like Ryan Reynolds Deadpool? Or?
No, he's saying what they're from.
Oh.
Yes. Did you think after I said Bam Margera, I was talking about a dude named Jackass?
What? No.
I worked at some point or another with all 3 of these gentlemen, which to me was like living the dream, the rock star life. Waking up every day, smoking weed, booking shows and selling tickets, making money and getting known by the public. Wow, how dumb. It was not until I seen, that's how you know he's a real piece of trash. It was not until I seen the dramatic effects of what substance abuse did in particular to Bam and Artie Lang. I'm sorry I said Bam like that. He's capitalized his whole name. Artie Lang, while working with them, and the unreliability that comes with being a drug addict. Weed was the only drug I had ever tried, and I suppose I just didn't understand how powerful some substances can be. So by the way, okay. Like, by the way, he claims he's now in recovery.
From what? Weed?
Either after this, he was making this many spelling errors, and then he decided I need to try hard drugs, or he was lying here. This is from like a year or so ago. Or he was lying here and saying that he had only ever smoked weed. Either because he's in recovery now. Yeah. So he either is using drugs during this, or he's just an alcoholic.
Oh yeah, you can recover from a lot of things, I guess. Yeah, sex.
Over 15. That's so funny to be like, because like to be in recovery from drugs or alcohol, you have to abstain from it. But are sex addicts supposed to just never come? No, could you imagine?
Yeah, no, I really do think that they have to like go through like therapy, and like I guess exposure therapy would be like to not.
So let me tell you something.
Like no masturbating, no sex.
If anyone ever tried to put me through an intervention, I'm not a sex addict. I'm an alcoholic doing the sex addict treatment. I'm having exposure therapy. I'm only having a couple of beers because you can't go the rest of your life without drinking. All you can do is hope to manage it, you know?
Right. And what about the sex?
What about it? The sex is out of the question. I remember one time, my Uncle Keith, we were talking about what we would do, what we would need at the end of the world. And I was like, I would need weed and a television. And if on a desert island, like to be the last person alive. And he was like, I'll need a wife. I was like, oh, okay. He didn't even say his wife. He needs a wife. Wow. But sometimes, as we'll get into shortly, a wife is not just a woman.
What are you about to say?
Sometimes a wife is not just a woman. Sometimes a wife is a cellmate.
Oh, no.
I've got something to play here shortly. So basically, the long and short is...
this fucking piece of shit, he's got a huge lore online, and when Caleb looks him up, what does he find?
So look, hold on. So he over 15 shows were canceled while working with Artie and Bam, and I have to admit I felt terrible. So I do not have the money to pay back all the debt from these shows, $100,000 plus. But I do have the talent and organization skills to put on great comedy events all over the country. Okay? Yes. Okay, so...
he's trading his services for money.
This is where Mission to a Million comes into a play. I am chasing redemption. I will be putting on 250 comedy shows all around the United States in effort to raise $1 million for good causes, organizations, sports teams, churches, and profit organizations. Any cause that can follow the guidelines of fundraising success is eligible to accept the funds from one of these shows for their organization by contacting comedyshowpromotions@gmail.com. So he sets this whole thing up like he's in a bunch of debt. And then at the end, he asks for $1 million to give to charity.
Yeah, like what?
He spent the whole thing being
so mind blown.
I need to pay all this money back. And then he's like, but I'm doing 250 shows because I need to give back to my community. It's got nothing to do with all of the financial problems I already spelled out for you.
Is it possible that he's trying to like build up a thing, like saying he was such a piece of shit, and now he's trying to like better himself, so he's raising charity money?
You would think so, but why attach a dollar figure to a debt?
Weird. Like $1 million is strange, and also he only needs $100K, so like he could use some of it to donate and then some of it for the debt.
So anyways, I'm scrolling through his fucking thing and it turns out this dude is like super into Disney pins.
He's a Disney adult, or he's just into the pins?
No, I think he realizes that Disney adults are probably the easiest people to scam.
No offense.
I don't know if he really is scamming these people, so take this all with a grain of salt, but there's like posts about him and his wife in this Reddit community.
Oh, he's got a wife?
He's got a wife, and she looks totally normal. So
surprising,
it's crazy.
Poor girl. Anyway,
so he says, "So this is where he big leagued me."
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
right.
So then I go and I see he's scamming all of these people. There are people who
Disney
claim
moms.
People of moms. He's
fucking
taking
kids.
their pins. And this is all just speculation, but it made me think: where there's smoke, there's fire.
Right.
And right here, these people are commenting and saying, he owes me $5,000. He blocked me. He did it to a man with cancer. Now, again, I don't know if any of these are substantial.
Right. Allegations. They're just allegations.
Right. But I did find one comment here, okay, where it really made me think about how much of a dick he was to me in our inbox.
Okay.
This person said, "Hey, Vinny, I have an open opportunity for a second mic on my podcast. Vinny eats a guy's ass for spare change I found in the couch. Considering your financial situation, I think you should consider."
Oh, my God.
"I'm prepared to offer you whatever change I find in my couch. Couch. I don't know why it's couch.
Couch.
Whatever I find in my couch."
There you go.
"Contact me at hiring@vinny'srimmingslllc.com.
Vinny's Rimmings.
Yeah.
Did you write that?
No, that was not me. That was not me.
You swear?
I swear in our relationship, that was not me. That was Drywall Freebaser.
So, dude.
Drywall
Freebaser.
Freebaser.
Okay,
Shout out my guy.
We need to get
Shout
him.
out Drywall Freebaser.
My nigga.
So I didn't say it. Denzel Washington. That's the bad button.
It's the bad
You're
button.
gonna make me push the bad button.
No.
If you act out, I'll have to push the bad button. And Denzel Washington will say a random quote from Training Day. Who knows what it could be?
It's gonna be the same one every time.
No,
probably.
That's the bad button. You're gonna make me push it. From now on, if you misbehave on this podcast and you say something I don't like, I will be pushing the bad button. Here and off air.
No,
I'll push your bad button. So somebody said, you're not doing well financially. And again, I really want to stress how many people on here. See, he has some sort of thing where he sells these pins,
Disney pins, but he gets them from where? Wish?
Yeah, he does
or
something.
Temu,
Something.
I don't know.
But so it's the Florida Pickers LLC is his business, which is, again, we don't know if they actually do this. We're just reporting what is on the site here because he is very litigious. But this is what I found really interesting. He responds back and said, "I have made $1 million in the last 2.5 years."
Wow.
He's made $1 million. Think about how that's like, you know, a little under 500,000, but he owes all these people all this money, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, he was such a dick. He owes these people all this money. What a horrible person. And then I started thinking, like, what could I do to help?
Yeah.
Because if anything, I'm a giver.
Oh, yeah, I know.
What could I do to help
the
alleviate the situation? What could I do to help Vinny? Because he's made $1 million. He's clearly having an issue paying these people back, and I just want to help.
So what are you going to do?
So can you read this right here, Lauren?
What is it?
What does this say? What does this say right there?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't fucking...
Here. So basically, what is this right here?
Oh, gosh. It says whistleblower office.
For who?
For the I.R.s.
Yeah. So I started thinking a guy who rightfully calls himself a scumbag probably doesn't have an accountant. He's probably
well, he might.
He's having all these debts, and he's online claiming to have made $1 million.
So what, did you report him?
No. I didn't. There was a whistle may have been blown.
I don't know what a whistleblower is.
It's someone who brings attention to something wrong that's happening.
What is it in terms of the I.R.s?
In terms of that's a great question. Let's read this here, what it does. So the I.R.s. has a whistleblower division, which pays monetary awards to eligible individuals whose information is used by the I.R.s.
Hey. So,
I mean, look.
If we get a little payout, who's donating to charity now, motherfucker?
It might be $1 million. So this is our mission to $1 million.
Here we are.
Is whistleblowing.
Thanks.
He owes these people money. He's online claiming to have made millions of dollars.
We'll get it back to you.
And there may have been a whistle blown today, formally, to the I.R.s. Who knows?
We'll find out.
Let me put it to you this way. If you see me post a picture of a blue suede Nike on our Instagram, because that's the first purchase I'm making when the I.R.s. reaches out with our monetary award. If you see me post a picture of a blue suede Nike like George Costanza used to wear, just know the I.R.s. is in his ass like a colonoscopy. Oh. That's going to be our whistle to blow to our fans. That's going to be our whistle to blow. He tried to say no one listens to the podcast, which really pissed me off because...
We know you guys listen.
We talk to so many people. You know,
that's what I'm saying. It's what I literally just fucking said. You're going to play your little video.
You better... Let me tell you something.
Your little video.
You better... Let me tell you something real quick. You better watch your fucking tone before another whistle gets blown to the I.R.s. because last I heard, you ain't too good at math.
What the fuck does that mean? I don't cheat on my taxes. I don't even know how to do them.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know how to do them.
Freetax.com.
I'm sure an error has been made at some point or another.
No, I claim my student loans. I claim my 401k.
I'm going to tell you right now. This guy at the I.R.s. who you submit these things to, you have to mail it.
Oh yeah.
You
mailed it in.
I did.
Where'd you get a stamp?
Where did I get a stamp?
Yeah.
My fucking car?
You have stamps?
Yeah, standard issue, baby.
Wow.
That's right. I had to mail stuff for my job sometime while I'm out and about. I got a book of stamps. I didn't know
the price of stamps is crazy. You should hook me up with that.
So this guy, the guy who reviews them is going to be like, oh my God, because every time someone pisses me off at the slightest inconvenience,
you're like, okay.
I'm going to be like, I wonder if the I.R.s. needs to look into this guy at the gas station who constantly doesn't fix the coolers at the Extra Mart in Hampstead. And then
can't get his cold.
I can't get a cold Red Bull. I can't get a cold vanilla Red Bull. Pisses me off.
Don't have it anymore.
But I'm worried that scumbag Vinny might go to jail because I heard a video today that really scared me about jail. It's about a guy named Fleece Booty Warrior Johnson explaining how things go in jail. So I'm gonna play this video, and we're gonna kind of just I just want to play this video for you, okay?
He just wants you to hear it.
Yeah, because Vinny, if you're listening, I don't want this to happen to you.
Yes, I think
this is a cautionary tale. And Fleece Johnson, a lot of people don't know, went to jail for scamming people out of Disney pins.
Oh.
That's a little known fact. A lot of people wouldn't guess it by the way he talks, but that's what he was doing. He was taking people's things, Disney pins, and then flipping them. And then Fleece Johnson, what he was doing is he was blocking them. And then if they made a post about it on Reddit, Fleece Johnson was going on and calling people. He'd be like, "You're a fucking idiot," stuff like that.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Let's take a listen here. Let's see.
See, all the time you plotting on some booty. You know, I done been like 8 or 9 months without masturbating.
Oh.
Now, let me tell you something. 8 or 9 months with no release. I would be singing a song called Nocturnal Emissions. I would be blasting through my covers at night.
I don't know what that means.
It's wet dreams.
Oh.
I'm telling you right now, like, which I never had. They always talk about wet dreams. Has anyone ever actually had a wet dream? Has anyone come in their sleep before? Because it never happened to me.
No, I don't think so.
And my shit in the morning could cut diamonds.
Yeah.
I mean, you could put an eye out with this thing when I wake up in the mornings. So if it's that, if it's standing at attention like that, why have I never night jizzed?
One time I woke up in a puddle of wet and I thought I pissed myself, but it was the cat. The cat pissed on me. Remember that?
Yeah, actually, I do remember that. All right, back to
anyway.
So you're plotting on some booty. You ain't masturbating.
Wait, this is an old man.
Yeah, this is Fleece Johnson.
So
Disney pin fraudster extraordinaire,
right.
Fleece Johnson.
Go on.
My balls is heavy.
Now that's something I know about. I got a big old set of nuts on me, like truck nuts hanging off my abdomen.
And when I unload this load, oh God. And so what I do is I talk to you.
So, that's the first thing. You go to jail. Vinny, if you go to jail, don't let them try to talk to you.
No, don't talk to anybody.
Don't talk to anybody, okay? That's what you...
Number one.
Yeah. So that's the first thing you're going to do.
Jot this down.
Yeah. So then you got to be outside. You got to go hooping, okay?
Yeah, you got to kind of build a relationship.
You supposed to say, hey, man, what's up, man? Nigga, you hard or what? But he don't say nothing, and we eat again. It go on and go on. And then next thing you know, I'm petting. Good shot, man.
Good shot. Now, sportsmanship is important on the yard in prison. If there's one thing I know, bad sportsmanship in prison, that'll get you killed.
Yes.
You don't want to be rude in prison.
Right.
You don't want to showboat.
Yeah, but did he just say that he was hard?
Pet his ass.
He's patting his ass. Good shot.
And he's hard?
Who
I
knows?
said, man, you really took me to the hoop that time. I said, I got something for you, though.
What is it?
Spin dribble, go through my leg, crossover, fade back, shoot that Kobe shot. Right?
Kobe.
Oh.
Fade back Kobe.
All with a
Beat me
boner?
all the time, man. Kobe, man. Kobe taught us his fade back shot, man.
Kobe.
And then I pat his ass when he hits the shot. The next thing,
So that's important to do. And that's just
Friendly banter.
That's just guys being guys. You got to pat his ass when he makes a shot.
That makes sense.
If I'm playing basketball with a guy, I'm totally straight. I'm in his ass when he makes a shot.
Well, he didn't say in it. He said pat it.
I'm digging in.
He's digging in
What
it?
were you saying? Yeah, he's digging in it. He's so now he's not grabbing a cheek. Now he's digging in it. He's got his hand cupped in it.
Thank you for the visuals. Oh, he's laughing. Oh.
Good shot. And I caressed his butt.
Oh.
He had caress his butt.
He didn't say nothing.
And then
This man's taking...
Again.
What?
He gets him.
I get him into an argument. This is the next stage.
You gotta get him into an
this is
argument.
staged.
I create an argument.
you create an argument. So what? Basically, I'm gonna go forward a little bit. You accuse him of taking his noodles,
the food,
and then you pin him down, and you hold him down to show him that he's not stronger than you.
And you're dominant.
That's correct. So let's see what he does next here.
We sit on the bed.
You gotta sit on the bed.
I say, look, man, I love you.
I love you, man. Do you love me?
You hear me? I love you.
I love you too.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you right now.
It's escalated so quickly.
I don't care about this shit, man. I love you, man. Let me tell you something else. I want you to be my ass.
Oh?
I want you to be my ass.
What?
I want you to be my ass.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Be your what?
Hello?
I said, if you say you don't want to be my ass, you ain't just die tonight.
Oh, no.
That's right. If you don't...
It's either be his ass or die.
How many times have I told you that?
Never.
Oh, all the time.
Never.
Don't put it on for the people at home.
You've never said that.
How many times I want you to be my ass tonight? And if you don't want to be my ass tonight, I'm ready to die tonight.
I thought that he was going to kill him. That was my impression.
Oh, God, no. It's romantic. He's telling him, like, I'll kill myself. It's like...
well, it's hard to understand him. I know that you can see the subtitles, but I can't read.
He's ready to die.
You know, I don't care if you kill me.
Oh, no. It's an act of love.
They kiss me again. We kissing.
Oh, they're kissing.
And I'm hard, man.
He's
I
hard.
didn't know it, boy. I've been waiting 5 months for this, man.
5 months.
5 months for sex.
To get in that ass.
I ain't masturbated to touch myself. My balls is heavy.
Sorry, that sound you heard was his balls hitting our table. They were heavy.
Then I say, look, I don't want you to do nothing you don't want to do.
That's right.
Do you want to love me?
He gets consent.
All right.
I want to love you, please. All that was in his butt. I pulled it out.
Oh.
That's what it sounds like.
Oh.
Juicy.
Oh, no.
Juicy.
So, my investment paid off.
Yep. He invested in that ass. That's the thing. So, you got to invest in that ass.
Yep. And so that's what happens. You either
stop scamming people online for Disney pins, or you go to jail and you become someone's ass.
Juicy.
And they dump their 5-month load in.
5 month load. 5 month
It
load.
was 5 months. He said it.
Dude, that would be the best band name of all time.
5 month
5 month load. I got a couple texts I got to send right now. I play bass. Let me tell you something. As of this moment, I play bass in 5 month load. I don't know who's drumming. I don't know who's playing guitar, but I play bass in 5 month load. Juicy. All that was in his butt.
It's so crazy.
What is the guy from Jaws doing that same story?
Lindsay.
Instead of like
is belching.
Black eyes like a doll's eyes. And all that was in his butt. Juicy. And I get him crossed up and I get him I'm guarding him on the basketball court, yeah.
Oh wait, isn't his name Quentin, not Quincy? It's like Quentin Tarantino.
Quincy was his black counterpart in the movie. Black eyed like a doll's eyes. All that was in his butt.
That was such a crazy way to put that.
It is a crazy way to put it, but it's also it's one of the best ways you could put it. Because what else is there to say? Because then he'd be and I cream pot his ass. That doesn't sound good.
No, I guess you're right.
Then I shot my goo. Juicy. It's not good.
Yeah. You really, there's not a lot of ways to word that.
And then what I do, I gave him that 5 month load. Juicy. Don't give me that look. I'm going to hit the bad button.
No.
I'll hit the bad button.
Don't. Please don't.
After all that was done,
No.
all that was in his butt. And I looked at him and I said,
My nigga.
juicy.
Stop. That's so fucked up.
It's not good. I mean, it's a crazy thing to go to jail and then have that happen to you. But the way he said it, he got consent. So I don't really see that there was anything wrong with it.
Well, he also told the guy he was going to kill himself if he didn't fuck him. So.
Well, that's not, but that's not coercing. That's just letting someone know what's going to happen.
I feel as if
that's making someone aware of the consequences of their actions, right?
No.
Right or wrong?
Wrong.
He's letting him know, hey, if you go ahead and do that, this is what will happen. Now you make your decision. It's your decision to make, but I just need you to know that's what's going to happen. Is that right or wrong?
No, it's wrong.
Why is that wrong?
Because it'd be like you don't tell somebody like, yeah, I love you. If you don't want to let me fuck you, then I'm going to kill myself. And then that person, morally, if they're like, all right, fine, I don't love you, then they have to live with you killing themselves. So instead, this man let him essentially.
But what's the other option? Then?
Rape him.
It's not. Whoa. How is that rape?
Well, it's not because he got like guilt consent. I don't even know.
Guilt consent.
Yeah, like he guilted him into it by saying he was going to kill himself.
He said, I don't want you to do nothing you don't want to do.
Yeah, but that was afterwards.
No, that wasn't afterwards.
Yes, it was. It was after he said it.
I disagree.
I've seen that video twice now.
All that was in his butt of his own liking.
Look, however long the other guy was in jail for, maybe he did want it because you cut out the part of the video where he said that he treated him like a woman
and he
touched his breasts.
He said,
and he was like, I got to get my woman off.
I had to stroke him because he's my woman.
Yeah, and he had to get him off.
And that's he
was laying back in bed.
That's an ironclad logic there. Because if he really is your woman,
that is true. And I also feel like if he really didn't care about him, he wouldn't jerk him off. Too.
Yeah, he was in all that was in his butt because he loved him.
Right, and then he got his.
Also, just real quick, what are they using for lube?
In jail?
In jail soap.
Yeah,
probably soap.
Most likely water.
Toilet water. Fucking dip their dicks in that metal toilet.
It's probably so cold. Do they talk to each other through the toilets in jail?
What do you say?
No.
Yeah.
No, they literally talk. They send messages and shit. No, like messages and shit.
I'm feeling a message brewing up myself. I'm just saying.
We can't talk through our condos. That's not how it works.
I'm just saying that I don't understand the logistics of prison rape.
Yesterday was your best friend's birthday. Today's my best friend's birthday.
Yeah.
You didn't mention that.
He's
you do a little shout out.
Al's my good friend. I don't know if he's my best friend.
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, that's me. I'm your best friend. I'm sorry.
Of course you're not. Liberty is our dog is my best friend.
No, I'm your best friend. You tell me all the time.
Yeah, because Liberty is obviously like it's unspoken.
No, like I'm one and she's two.
That's incorrect.
That's how it is for me.
We'll see you guys Friday for the live show.
Happy birthday to everybody.